What's up, YouTube? Today we have another project. We have this Mitsubishi Galant. It looks like randomly the battery light comes on. So let's go ahead and start it. You can see the battery light stays on. Customer states that after you start driving, the battery light goes away, and even when you give it gas. See, if you go above 1,000 RPMs, 2,000 RPM, the light goes away. So that's telling me that it could be a problem inside the alternator. So let's go check with the multimeter the battery and see how much power is going to the battery. So here we're checking with the voltmeter. We only have 11 volts, almost 12 volts. Basically it's not charging. If we a little bit more and hold it, the battery light went away. It's not even charging. Even if you give gas, it's not charging at all. It just makes the battery go away, but it's not really charging. The battery light is gone. Ahí? Yeah, so for sure we're gonna have a bad alternator, guys. We're gonna show you how to remove this alternator. So we already verified that we have power going to the alternator, and we also checked two fuses that show here on this box. The fuse number 13 with a 7.5 amp fuse, and then the fuse number 1, which has an 80 amp. This one. Before you remove the alternator, I would recommend you check that one and this fuse. I already verified I have power. They're both good. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the alternator. To start, guys, we're gonna remove the negative side of the battery to make sure we don't have any shorts or any problems. We're using a size 10 millimeter to remove that one. And we're just gonna leave it there. The next step I'm gonna do, guys, in order to remove this belt, you have to get to a tensioner that is back here underneath the power steering pump. To get to that tensioner, you have to remove the passenger side tire, and then there's a little plastic cover. So let me remove the tire, and I'm gonna show you guys where to get to the tensioner. Okay, guys, so here we have the tensioner, but in order to get to turn the tensioner, we have to get to this little opening here, to the access for the wrench. So we have to remove it. There's a size 10 millimeter here. If we remove that one, that should give us enough room to move the plastic to the side and turn the tensioner. So let me go ahead and move the bolt. Okay, so here we have the bolt. This is a size 12. And then here, to get to the tensioner, we're gonna need a size 1/2 inch extension. And then we're gonna turn towards the firewall. We're gonna make it turn towards the firewall so it releases the belt. Let me get the tools. Okay, so here we have it, guys. I already put the extension with the wrench, and check how the tensioner is gonna move. See that? So here, if I release the belt on the bottom, I can take it out off the alternator. Alright, so that was probably the hardest part. Now to get to the alternator, we're gonna go ahead and remove this size 12 millimeter, and then we have a size 14 here. Let's start with that. Alright guys, in here we already loosened up all the bolts. We have the nut and the washer. Be careful with that one, don't lose that one. And here I'm able to remove this positive cable because I already unplugged the negative side of the battery, so we won't have any problems or any shorts. Now we have the size 14 bolt on the side, and down there we have a size 14 millimeter nut with, it looks like this one had 2 washers. So when you remove the nut, be careful, don't drop the washers. Make sure you hold it. Here I have all 3, and then from the other side we're gonna be able to pull the bolt, that bolt that you see there. We have to slide it to the other side, and we're gonna get it out through the other side of the alternator. Here you just have to play a little bit with the alternator, and then you will be able to slide the bolt out. Alright, so check it out, guys. Basically, right next to behind the pulley, basically this is the pulley, the idler pulley, and this is where the bottom screw goes for the alternator. You record.
Oh yeah.
¿No echaste para atrás?
No, me llevo. No dejaste.
Marca, el tornillo, ¿se lo ves? Ahí,
Sí.
ahí déjalo. So from this screw in the bottom, guys, there's a washer. There's 2 washers in the screw, in the nut.
Todos los cables son 3 escobras.
This one is a size 14. And the 2 screws on this side, they both size 14. Remember, you have to remove these. You have to remove the negative side of the battery before you touch this cable, because if this wrench touches this, it's gonna make a short. ¿Puedes ver ahí? Que no se ve mi mano. Aquí. Okay guys, so we already installed a new alternator. The belt, everything is back. And we're gonna go ahead and plug the battery and make sure and verify if the new alternator is charging. Logan.
Está lavando algo.
Go ahead, start it. Okay guys, so there it is. We have it charging now. 14 volts, about 14, that should be good. Let's check the dash, make sure the battery lights off. And the battery lights off now. So that means the problem was fixed. Alright guys, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on the next. We see you guys on the next video.